The idea behind these tips, you guys, is not so that you can piss off a car salesperson. It's so that you can get a deal done within a quick amount of time. The reason behind this video, so that you can have all these tips handy when you're trying to negotiate the best possible deal, cut down the amount of time that you're spending on these deals, and get a really, really good price on the car that you're trying to buy. What is happening, guys? Ari here from Boston Automotive Consulting, and in the description below you're going to find resources so that you can shop around for not only the best new car price, but check out vehicle specific incentives, as well as estimate lease and finance payments, and so much more. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, because this whole channel is going to teach you everything you're going to need to know so that you can negotiate your best possible deal. Now, a few tips for you guys so that you have all of your grounds covered when you're at the dealership. And I want you to keep in mind, the majority of the shopping that you should be doing is at home. I put some links in the description below where you can shop around to multiple dealerships, and the idea behind those links, the idea behind using them and getting dealerships to send you prices, is so that the dealership that you end up doing the deal with, you can make a final counter offer to and have leverage when you're making that counter offer. The first tip that I want to give you guys is showing up to the dealership with an aggressive quote from not only just one dealership, but maybe a few. This negotiation hack works especially well if you show up to the dealership maybe at the end of the month, sort of closer to the end of the day. If you want to start off maybe on a weekend where it's the last day of the month or the last few days of the month, say if they turn you down, you got an alternate dealership that you could show up to with those quotes. The idea is if you've got a quote in your pocket, no dealership is going to let you leave without making a deal with you. And they know that if you do leave, you're on your way to a different dealership. Hack number 2, you guys, has to do with your trade, knowing what you can get for your trade from another source. Say a lot of these third-party companies that are popping up, Carmax, Carvana, Vroom, just recently another one, ALgo, ALgo.com. These are all really, really good resources to get a baseline trade-in value, and you want to give the dealership that appraisal and let them know, guys, don't try to shift money around from my trade to the new car. Basically move money around to make it seem like you're getting a certain amount for the trade and they're not really discounting the new car, and vice versa. You want to keep things even, and at any point, if you need to take the trade out of the equation, know that that's not going to affect anything in the deal. Hack number 3, a really, really key thing that they like to use for negotiations is giving a range for the payment, and it's saying depending on credit, like a $20 swing, and you want to let them know, I know my credit score. Don't try to give me a range, give me an actual payment. And if they say, well, we need to know your FICO Auto Score 8, then give them your FICO Auto Score 8. If they say, if you got a different score, say through Credit Karma, etc., they're going to tell you, no, we use a different score. So do just that. Show them that you know the actual score that they're going to be using. It's the FICO Auto Score 8 model. I've got a link in the description where you can purchase that as well. Have it handy. Just let them know, hey guys, quote me an actual payment, don't give me a range, my credit is such and such, here it is. Hack number 4, I really, really like to do this if I know I need a particular product, say a wheel and tire insurance or an excess wear and use insurance. I like to negotiate my deal, and if it seems like I can't get a dealership to significantly beat a deal that I've got already, I like to have them include different warranties or maybe a couple of accessories just to make the deal a little bit sweeter. If you know you need a warranty or a prepaid maintenance or what have you, have it included in the final handshake, and don't wait to mention it when you go to finance. Speaking of finance, tip number 5, you guys, having your own financing, just some sort of idea of what you can get yourself before you end up committing to something at the dealership is really, really important, because if you know, say Bank of America is offering 3.59 as a rate and the dealership says, hey, we can do 3.99 for you through Bank of America, you can kind of stop there and tell them, hey guys, I have an offer from Bank of America for 3.59. What's the deal with that? And ask them to give you some better offers. But if you were to go to the dealership without any pre-existing knowledge of what anybody is offering, you'd pretty much settle for the 3.99 or whatever they offer you, because you have no idea of what's out there. Shop around for a good auto rate. I've also got a link for that as well in the description. Get an idea of what people are offering. Tip number 6, you guys, some of you guys didn't know this. You can negotiate gap insurance, but not only can you negotiate gap insurance, you can also get gap insurance from your insurance company. The idea is to check to see what your insurance company is offering. How much is it gonna add to your policy? $6, $10 a month? See what they're offering it for. Ask the dealership, can you do better than my insurance company? Chances might be they probably will do better than your insurance company, but if they can't, that way you have a better gap insurance and more, I guess, comprehensive or easy access gap insurance through your actual insurance company. Last but not least, I've been in plenty of situations where I or a family member or somebody that I'm working with needs an extended warranty. This happens a lot on used cars. You go, you do the final deal on the used car, and now you're sitting there, you're trying to negotiate the warranty, and you got nothing. You really have no idea of what everybody else is offering an extended warranty for. Having some sort of idea of what a AAA or maybe another online warranty company is offering, somewhere reputable. If you do a little bit of homework, you can show up to the dealership knowing, hey, I can get a full coverage auto warranty for these terms for like $1,600 or $1,800, and the dealership, if they do offer you one for $3 grand, that way you've got a solid backup plan or maybe some leverage to get the manufacturer's extended warranty for the same price by negotiating a little bit. You see my point. As I mentioned before, links are in the description below where you can shop around for new car deals, check vehicle specific incentives, as well as estimate lease and finance payments. Hope you found this information useful. Please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.